All right, Casey, we're going to keep going with Jack White's I'm Shakin'. You got the riff last time, just to review. That's the riff we're talking about. So in the beginning, you're actually going to do that twice. The intro is twice through that entire riff that I just played. And then it starts to get just basically chords that go along with a form. You're going to start off with, so the tempo we're going at right now is 1, 2, 3, 4. And at some point we're going to do something it's going to feel like halftime. 1, 2, 3, 4. But for right now we're speeding along at 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the quarter note. And we're going to play two measures, just one long strum on E. Just like that. But you're going to end up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the riff comes back in. Okay? And that's basically how you play that first little verse. Just one long E, followed by another one long E, and then you play the riff one time through. Then you do that whole thing we just did all over again. Okay? And I'll write that down in a PDF so you can see it. But that's what I'm talking about. The riff and then the long E strums there. After they do that part, then things change a little bit. We're going to call this part 1 is what we just did. Part 2 is a little bit different chords, and that's that halftime feel that I'm talking about. And this is going to be with the hand clapping. Early in the morning time, that kind of thing. So when you start hearing the clapping and early in the morning time, whatever that is, it changes a little bit. You're going to do the long strum E again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then follow that up with an A chord. You can either do it like this, one finger, or the A. Just like that. So where the E's were before, you play an E and then an A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is where it gets a little different. You're going to switch off into a halftime feel. So where we were going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, just for that one section, okay? And that's going to start off with an A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to a G power chord, bar chord, with a power right there. That you want that. Make sure you keep that G up there with your pinky, okay? So you're going to go A, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes right back into regular time all over again. Okay? So this is what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the riff. Okay? So that's how that part would go. Part 1 was with the E's, part 2 is with the E, the A, and then the halftime. Part 3 is similar, but it just goes the long E, followed by the long A, and then into the riff again. Okay? So this is going to sound like this. You're going to have, and this is part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the riff. One time through. Then you go back to the E and the A again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Followed by the riff twice. Alright? And then we enter the solo. So give me a second, I'll come right back to you with the solo. Okay, and then we get to the solo, which is, we'll get the first part of the solo done right now. But what you need to think of it as coming in on the third beat of the measure. The phrase looks like it comes in on 1, but it's not. So it'll be 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and that's what it'll be. So rest, rest, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and you hold that line. And what you're going to do is play this pentatonic scale starting up here. It's in your E minor pentatonic scale, but you're going to start with the G. G, E, D, B, A, G, G. Okay? So start on the first string. I can't get you to see this thing. G, E, D, B, A, G, G. just like that. One more time. Okay, and then you're gonna start on the third beat of the da 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 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna start on the third beat here on the next one. You're gonna play the B flat on the third string, and you're gonna play it once, and then you're gonna bend it and bring it back down slowly. All right. Now rhythmically, it'll be 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1. Yeah, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and you're gonna bring it down slowly, just playing the eighth notes as you're bringing it down. And then the little run you do at the end is once you bring it all the way down, you play the B flat again, then you play the A on that string, and then the G. So, sorry, start with B flat, and then play the E on the fourth string, and then the next note is the high E. Okay? Sorry. Alright, now rhythmically, it's pretty straight. Let me think of it here. 3, 4, 3, 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Yeah. So you end on the 1, 3, and 4, 1, 2 would be the E, like that. Okay? 3 and 4 will be 1, 2. That's how you play that little run. 3 and 4, 1, 2. Okay? And that'll do it. That's the first part of the solo. Get used to that this week and the form that I gave you, and you should be good to go. We'll finish this solo, and I think there's a second solo next time. Have a good one.